Hi everyone! Guess what? It's haul video time. I'm aware this is taking nearly 2 weeks to do. Godric's been poorly. And yes, it's still in the same bags I bought it in. Sue me. But once I've shown you guys what I've bought, I am actually going to be putting it away, like on my yarn shelves over here. Yes, this is my living room. Fancy change of scenery. And I've just done, like, the last video, like here. And as I'm here, I thought, hi. So, yeah, so a couple of weeks ago we took Godric to, I keep saying we, I don't know why I'm saying we, it was me. I took Godric to get his COVID booster up in Salisbury, and a bit boring, but there's a shop I went to about 10 years ago. Bear with me, need a lot of coffee today. And the last time Godric went there, he was literally about that size. He was tiny, pretty much not talking because he's a baby. I would have enjoyed those moments a bit more if I knew now. And we were just wandering around, killing a bit of time because we got there like 2-3 hours early just to make sure we allowed time, because Salisbury is not exactly down the road from here. It's about 2 hour bus ride, which is quite good. You know, it's a long way just to get a jab and go. And we went past a shop, like I say, I went to 10 years ago, and I went upstairs, and if you've seen my pictures on Facebook and Instagram, probably on Facebook, I'm not sure if I put it on Instagram, if not I will shortly, but I just died and went to heaven. It was just like, yay. And I decided to go a little OTT and treated myself, because obviously with Friday coming up and the way the last few weeks have been, I was just like, nah. So bag one or bag two? Too many bags. We'll go with bag one, I think. So a lot of this yarn is primarily sort of replenishing, like the double knit stuff. There's a couple of things I saw that I was like, oh, I really like those. And I treated myself to some new needles as well. And there's something that I had to buy because Godric was like, I want it. And so I've had to buy yarn and a pattern book. I wouldn't have bought it otherwise. But yeah, so a lot of it, forgive me if it's a bit boring to most of you, because I know some of you don't mind yarn videos, haul videos, some of you don't mind, like, see, one bag. Yeah, so like I say, a lot of this is replenishing what I've got, and some of it is because I really liked it, and yeah, you'll realise where I'm going. So I'm just going to quickly show you guys. I'm not going to go through like the colours and like thingy numbers. I'm sure we've all got plenty of time. So a lot of this is Stylecraft Special DK, which seems to be the predominant yarn now. I can't really find, but I find King Cole price wise is really sort of, the consistency is not great. So to do some knitted dolls when I eventually get round to them. Oh, and I didn't realise I bought 2 different pinks. Okay, well that's gone. Oh no, tell a lie. I knew I bought 2. So Stylecraft Special DK. This is Soft Peach. Now, like it is very bright. I'm sorry, the sun is streaming it well. I say the sun, the light is coming through the clouds and giving me this horrible shadow. So we've got 2 Soft Peach, just like a pink, but it's like a flesh colour. So when I do knitted dolls and such alike, this is the preference of what I like to use if I can't find cream. I didn't realise I got a different pink altogether. I don't know why I bought pink actually, because my pink, let's see if I can show you guys. As you can see, my pink is pretty full. The orange needed replenishing, so I've got some orange. And Godric picked 2, God knows why, you'll see why. So we've got powdered pink, or powder pink, which in fairness looks very, oh no. So you can see it's more like a, not quite like lilac undertones to it, but it is kind of more of that hue, and I am so sorry you cannot really see this. But there you go, so we've got powder pink. And to replenish the orange, we have, I keep saying we, well Godric was with me. We picked up clementine. I like clementine. This is like the nice orange, it's got a nice brightness to it. I also picked up some saffron and spice. So, like I say, I'm not going to swing you back round, but my orange is kind of, I don't know why, orange seems to be the one that's really been depleted recently. I'm guessing because I don't use it for a lot of projects. So we've got some various shades of orange there. Just because I wanted a bright red, and it's very bright red. I mean, I've got lots of dark reds. I've got like lots of like the burgundy reds, but not like a bright red. So we've got Matador. Wow, it's almost very like fluorescent, glow in the dark in your face, actually, isn't it? Don't know if I can hide that, but yeah, it is. It's not. It is a red, but wow, that's super bright. My phone doesn't like that. It's actually made me look grey. Whoop. So we've got some red, and I picked up 3 Wondersoft merry-go-rounds. I've not used this yarn for a while. Now, I've used this in the past to do 2 projects. I think you might remember and might not. I did a bunny rabbit in one of these, and I did a plush doggy. It's the patterns that go with the yarn, but I don't think there's one cut, it's like a white, green and pink. They don't actually make that shade anymore, which is kind of annoying. I would get the other doggy I made. I might do in a second, but anyway. So these weren't cheap. These were nearly £5 each, but again, who cares? So I I picked up some purple fizz. I think this is very much Jan colour. So different shades of like purples. We've got a bit of pink thrown in, like a little bit of blue accent. And then this one caught my eye. Love this one. This is Cocktail. I absolutely love this. So bit of purple again, blue, greens. There is orange, like a brownie orange in there. And this one I used before, which I did use for the said rabbit. And this is Starburst. So I'm actually thinking I might remake that. Oh, that's very fluffed. Oh, don't like that. No. Very fluffed. Not impressed. Oh, and it's been tied off in the middle. This was the only shade that was there though. This annoys me. That annoys me. Anyway, Starburst. I might remake that rabbit again. I don't know. So I've got a couple of shades of that, and I had like a cat pattern, which Godric wants me to do. In fact, let me just grab something quick. It's not far. I will show you now. If you just give me 2 seconds to run off, and my tinsel's about to fall down. That'd be about right. There we go. So you might remember, I've just found another merry-go-round. That's the one I want to use. Like, there's a cat pattern. This one is Candy, and it's a cat version of this beastie here. Please don't ask me what yarn. This was like Yarn Fair yarn from Wilkinson's, but they don't do it anymore. So yeah, that's one of the patterns for Wondersoft, as you can see. But he has got 2 eyes. He's like, I need some love, save me from the shelf. So as you can tell, he just sits on his bum on my yarn shelf, just looking pretty. So I think we'll stick him there for now. There you go, make your debut, fella. You there? Yeah, doggy's just chilling out. So yeah, so 3 merry-go-round Wondersofts. So it's not often I see this like out and about anymore. Like I say, it wasn't cheap. It was nearly £5. But then when I bought this one recently, and this was, oh god, Godric was very little. I think this is when he used to sleep at night. I mean, I paid £3.80 for this at that point, so I think it's like £4.85 or something. I don't know. I saw the amount totaled on the receipt. I kind of got rid of it. Quite handy. Just because you do. And I decided to treat myself to some needles. Now, I'm not a needle snob by any stretch of the imagination. I saw the price of these and I bought a similar pair from another knitting shop that's about 3 miles that way, and I got charged £8 for them. And these were, how much were these? £4.30, £4.30. £3.90 was the cheapest pair. Again, just thought, why not? At the minute, knitting, I'm still able to knit. I can't do it for long because my hands get very tired very quickly. I'm guessing that's the MS, I don't know, or just my stamina's gone to kaput. So I bought 4 lots of Knit Pro Zing to try. Again, don't go to this place often. So I've picked up some 3mm. I didn't realise these are colour specific, so I picked up some 3s. 3.75, which I did quite a lot with the Jean Greenhow doll. So I kind of gone for sizes I use a lot. The 4mm, which actually is quite a nice royal blue. I had my hair this colour once upon a time. My hair used to be this colour. Didn't stay in long though. And my hair's been this colour and it never will be again. And some 5mm. Now, obviously I took the freeze out just to sort of feel like how heavy they are. Actually, compared to my normal needles, they do feel quite light, but I can't say they're great or not at the minute because I haven't tried them per se. Well, I've not had long enough I haven't sat down long enough to try them because, you know, Godric. So hopefully, maybe if I start something new, which I probably do, because you know me, I've got 1,000 things on the go currently, I'll let you guys know. So again, why not? Just decided to treat myself. So I bought 4 pairs of Knit Pro, and these are my first, well, actually not my first Knit Pro, but these are my first Zing Knit Pros. But if they're any good, I might possibly invest in it. If not, then I'll just stick to my aero needles and Millwoods and stay old school. And bag number 2. Probably see which one was Godric's picking. So Godric saw this, and particularly he saw, if I can get, he saw this one here. Now my son is still obsessed with cats. He still wants a real one. I keep saying no. We had it for a week. Never again. And he's like, Mum, can you make that one for me? So to go with this, you can probably guess where this is going. Now I have actually been given some Rico Rumi yarn before, and I've got one of the yarn books. I don't know if I still got it. I probably have, but where right now I don't know. In the heydays when I used to get sent freebies by a certain company, which I do not I'm not sponsored by, and I'm not endorsing, and from what I've read online, I wouldn't suggest going there again. But I had some of the colours, so I know I've probably got like the orange and cream, or if not, Godric's into calico cats, so they're like white, ginger and black and brown all mixed up. But I did pick up a spare black and white. This is like, just when you compare it to like a proper size ball, and then it's like that, it's like, okay. So yeah, one of those, bit strange, but so my telly's just come to watch on the big screen. Tap the cast button. My telly just switched itself off. I think my telly knows what it's doing. Oh no, just random rubbish on telly. I've got one of those Android tellies, so it keeps telling me weird things. So 2 of those, well, 1 each. So we've got the black and the white. Make it look pretty. Then I've picked up some more orange, and this was Godric's choice. So you might want your sunglasses on, folks. So we've got 2 Hayfield bonus DK. And yes, they are neon orange, or as it's called, bright orange. They're neon orange. Not my first choice in orange, granted. But as you know, you're making stuff, you like different shades of everything. Sadly, I didn't have neon orange, so we have what I'm calling the horrific neon orange yarn. But Hayfield's another good one to use as well. I'm probably going to put that out of shot because I'm sure we don't want sunglasses back on again. What else did I pick up? I picked up 2 shades of yellow because Godric's insisting this is Pikachu yellow. I'm pretty sure it's not. So we've got sunflower. So not an orange, not like a yellow, but it's kind of a nice warm, not wanting to vomit kind of colour yellow. Yeah, sunflower colour, very summery. You know, it's a winter's day. I've got 2 of those. I did say a lot of this is to replenish the shelves over there. We're nearly there, by the way, folks. And I picked up another Hayfield, although the thing's off it. Okay, so I picked up that one. You can't really see it. It's kind of like a weird mixture shade. So it's called, I guess, Sky Mile, whatever that is. It's not a blue, it's not a grey, it's kind of like an in-between. It's kind of like a very washed denim kind of colour. It's very hard to find a blue that's kind of like denim effect, so grab one of those. And just like a khaki brown I picked up. Oh, this one doesn't have a name. 0632. So another Hayfield. Again, it's not grey, it is like a khaki brown. Can't really see it. Again, mostly for the dolls and stuff when I do knit them. And of course, we know what's coming. what am I famous for? What yarn am I absolutely famous for? Yes, I picked up some tinsel. I haven't got this colour. I don't know what I'm going to use this colour for, but I thought, oh, I don't have that colour, so I bought this colour. So I've picked up, I believe this is citron, Easter yellow, sorry. So of course, more King Cole tinsel. Easter yellow. Can't really see it. It's not that bright. Yeah, it's just yellow tinsel yarn. Love this stuff. Maybe I should do my hair. Like, no. I would say do my hair that colour, but no. So don't know where that's going because my tinsel shelf is absolutely chock-a-block full. In fact, I might give you guys a quick whiz round it just before we disappear. And last but not least, only because Christmas is coming, and I only ever seem to find this near Christmas, and then it sells out. But I just bought one anyway. I've got a King Cole Yummy, and this is actually called Merry Christmas. I kid you not. I don't know if you can see the name. It is called Merry Christmas. This stuff is actually really nice to crochet with. I've done a couple of toys and bits with it now. Not something I do regularly, but yeah, I just thought, you know, it's Christmas. Christmas is coming. If you're into Christmas. I'm finding it hard to get into it at the minute until after Friday. So that is my haul from Franklin's in Salisbury. If you're ever in Salisbury, check them out. Absolutely great. Everything like sewing machines galore, you know, overlockers downstairs, material fabric heaven. Upstairs is just yarn. And it's just like, you'd think someone just going, ah, with a bright light shining down you. It's just amazing. But yeah, that lot, or most of this lot, sorry for the on the move, I will try and keep it still as possible, because I don't know if any of you guys have actually seen this shelf. So what I did ages ago is I redid my yarn shelf. So obviously you can't see it because I've got presents and stuff there, but you probably see I've got like all the blues, all the pinks, all the purples, I've got all the greens, turquoise, all the yellows. Yes, I have got a lot of rubbish on top of my shelf, I'm sorry. The depleted orange with a Grogu hidden in there. So Godric hates Grogu, so he lives there, so he stays out of my yarn. And there you go, all my tinsel. And these are like 2 layers deep. So, but yeah, just to replenish some of that lot over there. Not all of it, just some of it. Anyway, I'll put you guys down because we're all going to get a bit seasick if I keep carrying you about. But otherwise, not really much else to talk about. Yeah, not really much to discuss. Just waiting for Friday to be done and gone. Then it'll be 2 weeks holidays in the UK here, so Godric will be home for 2 weeks. Hopefully we can get some stuff done. I have started one of the Weir Hug blankets. I've actually started joining it together last night. I was bored and Bill Bailey was on, the mood took me. It's been sat in my room, I must admit, for quite a while, because obviously this was, these came, when did they come? Quite a few months ago now. Not ages ago, I think it's about 2-3 months ago. Obviously with postal strikes going bonkers, it'll be a case of I'll probably do them both over Christmas, get them finished off and get them shipped off. Then I can start in my pink massive container that's got absolutely every single UFO that I have in my flat in there, including some that you might remember from years ago, like a certain pair of King Cole socks and the tinsel caterpillar, which I still haven't done its limbs for. Done the head, I've done the antenna, but I haven't done the feet. So I used an orange, and you can't find an orange, and a Jean Green held up. There's so many finished and half finished stuffs in there, which I am going to try and plough through. I mean, I'm not going to show you, but on this side I have got like a plastic wicker basket full of cakes, like yarn I've wrapped around, just for example, like, you know, that. So what I've been doing is all, like, if I've been using, or if I've got any yarn left, I've been winding them in cakes and then using those for squares, hence why big blankets suddenly appear. Or if I don't need a lot of a certain colour, it's just there. But that's kind of like my fiddle corner. So if I'm sat watching TV and I'm bored, there's a hook and like that nearby, I just make a square or two and Bob's your uncle, as we say in the UK. yeah, no, so just, like I say, get Friday over with. I might post like a general update video after Friday. It depends how well it goes, because I'm not 100% sure. Yeah, because obviously, I don't know, my mood is very up and down. It's a time of year as well. I've always been very up and down around Christmas, but even more so this year, because obviously I've got that literally just over a week before Christmas. Timing could have been a bit bad, but you know, it's funny in the UK. We've got postal strikes, we've got train strikes. Our nurses are striking, the paramedics are striking. The teachers, I don't think, are striking, but hey, give it time. But no, I get why they're doing it. It's just everything is just like I say, trying to post something's difficult at the minute. Trying to like get an appointment if it's unless you're in an emergency, like it's just a nightmare. So anyway, I'm gonna stop rabbiting on. So there you go, my haul from Salisbury, which I'm now gonna spend the next half an hour putting away before I go get my boy. Thank you for watching, and I shall see you all soon. Bye.